Defmars in the top left of Ruby Rock, and Dusty Shoe. Let me Milkicow this guy in the bottom right. Is this a proxy? Is this a proxy? It could be a proxy. It could be a proxy. Is it a proxy? It could be a proxy. Wouldn't it be crazy if he just makes a depot here now? Gonna be a barracks though. So 3 SCVs are gonna make 3 barracks. I don't think we're gonna see an academy and a gas with this, but you would color me surprised if it happens. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I don't want to deny the possibility for something like that. And here we have proxies. There's gonna be a scout though, and that's gonna be big because Defmars is gonna see no commands in the first, no depot on the low ground, 1 depot on the high ground. Barracks? Hello? Barracks? No gas. Barracks? Why are you, Barracks? And he's not looking for the player, by the way. He's looking for this structure over here, and there's indeed 3 of them on the map. He just doesn't know where they are. He starts to look around with another probe here. He will find this eventually, but it's already up. It's not like he can prevent anything at this point anymore. So we will have the rush commence anyways. He did get a good scout though, in the terms of, well, he skipped the nexus. Okay, let's be real here, that's the only way to do it. So you wanted to have the nexus being placed down here. That was the goal before the Cybernetic core, then you would get the free win. Now he doesn't have that, so he's gonna still try to push up a bunker. He's gonna try to make a contain, I guess, on 1 base. But he did forget about this probe. You can also just make a pylon over here and warp to the low ground like that. Like a lot of people still tend to forget that it's possible. Oh, there we go. Marines into the bunker. Even a gateway. Oh, this could be a surprise to our Terran here. He's gonna make an academy. I stated incorrect, but if no gas means no value out of the academy, what are you doing, mate? Now he has the academy finishes, and then he's like, oh shit, I need a gas for medics. I need a gas for stim. He finds the proxy though. Oh, he's gonna bunker rush this. He only has 2 over here, 2 marines inside even. He needs to make more marines. Oh, he can bunker rush this. I don't think you can save this. And there we go. Gates cancelled. He's gonna make another one. He's gonna make another one. Oh, he's gonna make a nexus now, of course. If you can't make a proxy gate happen, you need to make a nexus. But you should be looking for this, right? He knows there's a probe out on the map. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. Oh, this is kind of going from bad to worse here for Defmars. Now he finds this base. He's still in the 1 base kind of bunker rush mode here, and like, he can't even break the bunker. It's insane. He doesn't get the SCV. He gets another cancer. Look at how much money has been lost and through cancels. It's like he lost 2 pylons, that's 200, and then he lost 2 more pylons basically just in the cancel value. That's how much money he lost. Let's make this, come on. And on the other side we cancelled a few bunkers, so there's also some money lost there. But that's fine, he was pushing aggressively with those, basically. So now he even sees that prison move out, he walks up the ramp, he tries to shoot down the sentry, but that completely backfires. He loses these marines, he has the bunker empty now, and he will walk back with the marines. He's still making out of these barracks proxied? What is he looking to do? It's not like he can surprise him. You will see these, especially if you stick out like that, but there's of course... Oh, he went range before stim. What are we looking at here right now? I'm not sure if you can actually engage in this. I guess you have the same range now, with 6 range, but he lost so many Marines already. He has a bunker now at home, that means he can outrange the Stalkers, which don't have blink. But his reinforcements coming from all the way across the map are gonna have such a long time. Like, is this just over? A force field on the ramp and you're dead? Did Milkicow just defeat himself? I feel like he had such a strong position. He just needed to keep the Marines in the bunker on the bottom of the ramp and then just get stim and get a few medics out and have a formidable army. And now he has Marine range. He needs to touch, oh god. The Defmars takes the first map. I think we all have seen better games. Let's just hope the next one is gonna be a bit stronger from both players. I think Defmars had a rough time, and then Milkicow kind of just defeated himself. He cancels the gates. He cancels the nexus. So much money. He trades 3 times the efficiency in money. He has to contain on the low ground. Of course, what is your opponent gonna do? Just throw down 2 bunkers at home. Get stim, please. Get medics. Maybe even get a factory. Don't go into stim or any buy upgrades. Get a factory. Get the bunkers and get a factory and get mines. What are we looking at? Get a siege tank. I don't know. Anything. Anything. He had 1 bunker. Okay, let's turn the tables. Let's see some Brood War Protoss and some StarCraft 2 Terran. It's been a while since we've had some StarCraft 2 Terran. Usually I'm not that deconstructive, but that was not the best game, unfortunately. But sometimes you need to have a bad game to get good games. You cannot distinguish between, if you only have good games, no games are really good, because they're all the same. So sometimes having a bad game definitely makes the rest of the series stand out way better. Hopefully, at least. Now, bottom left, Defmars up 1-0. Top right, Milkicow. Kind of both working together in getting the win for Defmars there in the last game. Like, both were trying really hard to push the win for the other guy. I feel like the proxy gates. I like the idea, but that being found, of course, was not a good moment, and then he had to cancel that, and then I don't get it. Like, afterwards, trying to throw down the gate, not the gate, the nexus hidden. That's one I just don't get. If you don't make the proxy gates in the first place, you can make the hidden nexus. And you can also, like, the hidden nexus doesn't have to be a macro play. As funny as that sounds, you get the recall to that. So you can skip the robo. And you can get out faster that way. It's completely dependent on how you want to play this, but a hidden nexus as a StarCraft 2 Protoss doesn't mean you need to mine from that. As funny as that sounds, if you're contained, right? So. Okay. This game we do have a fast nexus here. Nexus first into the gateway from Defmars. The other side, a 1 factory, a 1-1-1 build here, 1 factory expand. Might even be after the starport. I think it is gonna be after the starport, so let's see what he wants to make with this. It's gonna be a tech lab here after a marine from Milkicow. We're gonna see some banshees. That could be the case. Or maybe a cyclone into banshee. Don't think we're gonna see fast tanks here, so probably gonna be cyclones. So he does not get the scout. He only sees the marine. And there's gonna be the starport. Is he gonna make another tech lab, or is he gonna make a reactor? Let's see the cycle for now. Doesn't have the gas yet. There it is, another tech lab. When StarCraft Remastered came out, you guys remember the player called Dragon? He also became a streamer for a while, and then he became a meme for a while. And then he kind of, I don't know, was a little bit too crazy and scared a lot of people, and now he's like a super non-popular anymore person somehow. But the funny thing about this dude is I saw him play Brood War when Remastered was released. He streamed that, and he was very good at StarCraft 2, so he was naturally also quite good at Brood War. And yeah, he like, I saw him build everything. He was picked Terran. Terran is his main race, and he was making like a 1-1-1. And then you saw him make everything like super focused. Get like a good army up, and like everything like a technical army up, and he made like the machine shop, right, on the factory, and he made the starport next to it, and he's like, alright, let's swap. So he swapped the starport onto the machine shop, and then he was facepalming himself. I had that moment too. By the way, we do have 3 Dragoons Russian right now here. Like, not really Russian, but man, like, what is Milkicow? Milkicow kind of got blindsided, and then he lost the cycle. Now he's gonna lose another cyclone. This is not how this was supposed to work. He is getting a Banshee with no cloak right now. He can't really afford it. Why are we shooting this rock? What are you doing, Defmars? So he's now gonna finally open the depot here. We do have 1 Banshee across the map. Oh, the cloak is already done. Pardon me. We will have a Banshee now, defensive here as well. It's gonna start cloak and gonna start to work on these Dragoons. Of course, I feel like if you don't kill the rocks, you're gonna be up a little bit earlier, and then you don't have to deal with such a messy situation here as Defmars. Banshee and the tank are gonna be the king of the hill here, and they will defend this position. The Banshee across the map already at 10 kills and about 1,000 resources of lost mining time, I think. That's a shield battery here in the main base, shield battery now in the natural as well. You can power through those, of course, if you just keep on shooting. Eventually you will depower them, but he doesn't have enough energy left on the Banshee cloak there. And this command center was still alive. He needs to utilize these SCVs. Don't lose them Banshees. I think he... No, he has 2 of them alive still. So they're both here, they're both safe. Making more Banshees. Maybe he wants to consider to get some speed. Oh, he has triple CC actually. That's really good for him, huh? I didn't catch this, but yeah, we do have already 3 CCs. You can always land the 3rd if you get the map control at any time. But so far this is going to Defmars. The issue is, oh, the bunker doesn't finish, but we do have 3 tanks here right now. This should be fine. He does have a few Marines. He does have the SCV still. And where are the Banshees killing everything? Inside the main base. So this is looking really good for our Dusty Shoe inhabitant called Milkicow. Don't want to fight the Dragoon though. With a shield battery at least. Now the Observer is gonna tank these. Oh no, the Banshee! Ah! Oh! It survived, 2 HP. He thinks he's gotten rid of that Observer, I think. Yeah. Can outrun an Observer. I guess he can't. Lose the first Banshee. Does that Goon not have range? He has range. The Banshees did do a phenomenal job though. They bought so much time, they defended, and they killed tons and tons of probes. Ooh, and now it's inside the water. Look at that, 24 probes have fallen here. And only 2 banshees. He can't even kill this dragoon. He says as he dies. It's very slow about taking the 3rd base, which I don't hate. He doesn't have the army size to really push down. It's still a little bit technical with those banshees. Might want to move these tanks a little bit forward, maybe set this one up here and one over here or something, so you can start to cover the space. And get a little bit more out in the wide. Out into the wild. I'm gonna see finally the first medivacs. We should see some combat sheets come in very soon. Energy base are working overtime right now. And another barracks is gonna be set up. Finally we are seeing some resemblance of an actual Terran strategy from StarCraft 2. But on the other side, Storm is gonna be the big counterplay here to any bio usage from OIC2 Terran. So no more tanks as well, means it's gonna be difficult to push away the High Templars anyways. You can kind of snipe them with Banshees, they do not have feedback, remember. They have 3 spells. And one of them is Psystorm, one of them is Hallucination, and one of them is Archon Merge. Oh, there's the big push though. The bio units are stimming. They get the combat shields, they get the bonus health. They're just killing all of these goons. Can the SCVs please trap them finally? There we go. All of that goon force is dead. He almost ran to the other starting location. The Banshee is working on this. He sees the Temple Archives. He sees this is blinking, as we can also see, but he needs to realize what this is, and he needs to shoot down these High Templars somehow. Because that storm could turn around everything. Ooh, but it is completed now. There's gonna be some nice storms, I feel like. Oh, that's actually not the best storm in, but it might just be enough. Maybe it's not though. Uh-oh, one more guy coming in. He doesn't have the energy. Archon is dead. A zealot without legs. Okay, so I think that's GG. There we go. Milkicow does take this one. Yeah, the Banshees were a really good play. They definitely brought him back into the game. They killed so many workers. And they kept him safe at home. In the end, and like losing the first Cyclones was so painful. If he keeps those alive, the game's gonna completely go into a different direction here. Oops. It had caps lock active for some reason. Oh, let me sit up, posture this correctly. One more map into this series here. Game number 3, 1-1. It is gonna be Mothership Brutor Terran again against the SC2 Protoss. Load this map. Okay. And we're almost in. Do you know that you earn bonus XP when playing with friends? Hey, did you know? XP. Bonus XP. An attempt to make the game more social. Here we are, in the world of one-on-ones. And in the bottom of that is Dusty Shoe aka Milkicow, and in the top of that is Defmars. Unfortunately, this series has not been the high quality that those guys did bring in their first games. Not necessarily against each other. I don't actually remember if they played each other, but they did. They did have a better series before. But hopefully, like, the games have been getting better throughout this series, so let's see if we can get some high quality finish. Fortunately, there's gonna be a wrong direction scout. Commands in the first here for Milkicow. And this is gonna be... This is gonna be the Nexus most likely, yeah. Before the Cyber. I think this is exactly how the Hack 4 gate was used to be played. You get the gateway out, and then you get the Nexus out, and then you get the Cybercore out, and then you get the additional gates out. And then you have 4 gate production. Just a throwback to Wings of Liberty, but yeah. One SCV is gonna stroll in to the Protoss main, it's gonna check everything out, it's gonna look at the geysers, it's gonna stare at the probes. Gonna have a good time. Did we see a kill here? Oh no, okay, it didn't happen. There it is. I guess if we even had a kill, we didn't see it technically there, so... It was a false information anyhow. Oh, I think might be locked in here. Can he do something with this? Factory is gonna be scouted. A good scout. He sees the timing of that. And that also means no additional barracks, at least for now. Not gonna be a super fast bio follow-up. Of course, we'll produce a few marines to at least fill up the bunker. The other side, Twilight Council into the wall here. And there's gonna be the additional factory, so this will be a mech play from Milkicow. I wouldn't have actually hated to see like a starport wraith, 2-port wraith commitment. I think that can be very strong. We did make an academy, and he did make this comp stats. He's skipping a lot of SCVs, by the way. Even though he's like down in SCVs, I feel like he's skipping a lot of SCVs. In addition to making the comp stats, of course, it's gonna delay your production further on those SCVs. Okay. Speed first here, not the mines. A 3-gate robo blink here from Defmars. That's definitely something that can hit quite hard. Thing is he gonna go aggressive with this? You don't have to. You can of course just take the 3rd base, and that seems to be the way. Oh! He loses the first vulture, and he thinks, oh, there's your Stoker, so maybe I can run in. No, there's a shield battery and a sentry inside the wall, so you can't even walk in. Just get a wall scout there, I guess, so he sees what's down there, he saw what's up here, he doesn't know about the 3rd gate, but that's fine. And he's gonna go into just a standard transition, I think, just the Widow Mines. We're still gonna see a lot of vultures being pumped out, but there's gonna be the tank production now as well, and he's gonna keep the tanks, I think, in the main for now. I guess he has 1 down on the low ground. Just kill 1 probe. But yeah, you kind of want to keep those vultures alive for now, so they can always come back and light the mines before they go and die eventually. So you get that additional value out of that upgrade. But the Marine is allowed to run through. He's the merciful Defmars. He's like, yep, look at that. Don't I have a beautiful Nexus? And now he shoots at the Nexus. Like, this is too much. I was giving you the free tool. Oh, that's a beautiful force field. It's gonna catch one. And it does block the mines, actually. They don't even go up. Oh, mines and weapons. Oh, he runs into them, into the explosion. Oh my god, there was a sick mine there at the end as well. Oh, damn. Oh, they float, of course. They float, that's why. Over. Oh. And then the Immortal comes in and kills it. Oh, man. Because the Immortal walks through the mines and the Sentry has to die for that. Not sure if I would have taken the tanks here to the front line. He's gonna lose those. Maybe the second one as well. That was some beautiful mine connecting there. I feel like he got a lot of value out of the mines. I mean, yeah, 8 probes in addition. Looks really cool. Stalker being very... Oh, probe is walking through. Of course they do hover as well, so they're not directly being targeted by mines. Now we do have this big push here on top of the Terran main platform. And the tanks, do they even have siege mode? So he has siege mode, but he decides not to siege up. Not sure if I like it. They're actually really bad in their normal mode. And ooh, there's the Immortal still alive. He's fighting with Zealots, sorry, with SCVs against Zealots. He tried to set up some Widow Mines, but that just didn't work. Well played by Defmars here, and he will take it serious.